Good morning, guys. So, like they said, the people wanted content, so I'm here to give you some content. So let's see. I'm on my way to drive home. Have to go make a return for some things that I purchased. I'm kind of bad. I love to shop online, and I buy 2 sizes of everything just because you never know how things are gonna fit. So I received some of my stuff. I got what fit, so now I'm gonna go and return the things that don't fit. Questions that I get asked when I told friends of mine that I'm moving to Thailand. What am I gonna do about dating? I don't care about dating. I'm not currently dating here in America, and it's not to say that it's anybody's fault or anything like that. The last relationship I was in was 3 years ago. It was a toxic relationship. I tried my best to overlook someone's faults, but they just weren't trying to admit to their faults. They were narcissistic in nature, and at the end of the day, I just had to relinquish that relationship, and at the end of the day, that friendship altogether. When you find that someone isn't like you, excuse me, let me rephrase that. When someone shows you who they are, wholeheartedly believe them. Guys, I let that relationship linger on for far too long. I am a glutton for punishment. I'm a creature comfort. What is it? A creature of comfort or whatever it is. I can't think of it right now, but that's what I am. So I'm not saying that I have a guard up or anything like that, but I'm just not. Dating is not right now on my horizon. What's on my horizon is fulfilling my dream of moving to Thailand. If God sends me my mate, He will send me my mate. I told one of my friends I was going to get back to writing my thank you letter to God for sending me my spouse or my soulmate. I'm not even sure if I want to get married at this point. Marriage is easy to get into, hard to get out of. And I'm not saying that my relationships are going to fail. I just know my level of toleration. I don't know if that's a word, but I know I made it up. I know my level of toleration for the nonsense. At the age of 50 and moving forward, I'm not tolerating anything. I don't argue with you. I stand mute. I got that from the Young Thug trial, and I love it. I stand mute, and I was doing that previously. Thank goodness. Did I have emotion? I think more so like the last relationship that I had, I was gaslit a lot, but I'm too smart to let someone gaslight me. I just overlooked it and just didn't say anything, didn't respond. I grew a lot from that relationship because I'm a very petty individual. And in the beginning, when that person would do things or say things to me, I was like, who you think you talk to? And I would just be very petty with the things that I would say, the things that I would do, to the point where I couldn't even be petty no more. And it was like, what more could I do to be petty? And it was just like I out-pettied myself. So that's when I knew I had enough of that relationship. And it took 3 years to detox from the nonsense. You know, I didn't want to introduce anyone new into my life, knowing that I just didn't have the energy for any type of nonsense. I don't have children of my own, unfortunately. As a woman, single woman my age, it's hard to kind of meet a gentleman without children. I don't want anyone with school-age children. I don't want anyone with college-age children. I need your pockets to be just as free as my pockets are free. I'm not one of those persons that say, oh, you know, I can't give, or I need a man to pay 100% of this. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I no longer can be that person. Well, if you don't have it, I have it, because then they never had it. And when I want to go somewhere, I want to go somewhere I don't want to sit up here and be like, okay, so what's the plan to get the money together? Oh, let's put it on a credit card. No. I like to book my flights, take my trips. My lifestyle I lived was, totally different. And then I found that when you're highly motivated to do things and someone else isn't, they take advantage of that. So with that being said, the next person I get into a relationship with, I'm going to be very specific in what I ask the universe for. Do I believe in manifestation? Yes, I do. My biggest manifestation is the house that I currently own. I saw that home. I wanted my brother to come live with me. It was the home that everything that I wanted, and it wasn't even for sale, but I saw the home. And the lady that owned the home, she had a house fire in the home, and she was thinking about what did she want to do, because she was retiring, and it was only herself and her son living in the house. They had been displaced by the fire. She ended up buying a smaller condo, downsizing, and she put the house on the market. Shout out to my friend Jahida. She actually saw the house, because at that time I wasn't corresponding with the lady, and when she put the house on the market, I was actually in the midst of buying another home that fell through because the home underappraised. And that was just God aligning me to that dream house. Now when I say I was manifesting that house, I was stalking that house, guys. I would drive by that house because I was working up in Mount Vernon, and I was living in Queens. I was doing home care for Monty, and I would go out my area, like I said, it was Mount Vernon, and every day I would go past that house on my way home and say, I'm home. I envisioned myself being in the yard. I went to Word. I created a Word document and some letterhead with my address on it. One year, guys, I even sent out Christmas cards with the return address of that house on it. And I was just like, oh God, please don't ever let nothing get returned to that house, because that's creepy. And so I told Miss Barbara about it. She's good. Miss Barbara, she and I, we become really good friends. Not only did I buy a house, I bought a house that came with a whole human. She is my friend for life. And I think, that's the biggest manifestation that I've done. The other manifestation I want to do that I haven't been able to achieve is a six-pack. I have the core of a newborn. I really do. I do not have any core strength. I haven't manifested working on my physique like I wanted to, but those are things that I plan on doing while I transition myself with living in Thailand. So what are other things besides that? So the dating, that's at the very bottom of the totem pole. I don't care about that. Do I get lonely? I live alone in New York. I do a lot of things alone in New York. A lot of times when I travel, I do group tours. I book the group tours by myself. So I don't think necessarily I will be lonely. I'm not lonely. I'm just alone. With my personality that I have, I'm pretty sure I'll meet friends, make friends. There's a community that's building out there. The area of Thailand that I want to move to is not Bangkok. It's about 2.5 hours away from Bangkok. It's called Pattaya, Thailand. It is the beach area. So I was going back and forth looking online, viewing apartments and condos. Everything out there is a condo. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. Okay, back to the story. Everything that's out there is a condo. So I was thinking to myself, I found this one place I really, really like, and they have enough storage. It's very nice, but it's not facing the beach. It's not facing the ocean. And I found another apartment that faces the ocean, and I'm just was going back and forth, and I was like, if I'm moving to Thailand, do I want a beautiful pool view or do I want an ocean view? And I kept going back to the video with the ocean view, And I said, okay, definitely I want to get an apartment with an ocean view. So between now and then, I'll narrow down the different beaches that, and definitely the area that I want to move to. I will find out, speaking with the realtor, the different areas. I'm definitely gonna get a motorbike when I move out there. When I go to Thailand, I always rent a motorbike. It doesn't bother me driving in the hecticness of the traffic. Pattaya, Thailand, I'm excited about going there. I watch videos of people going there. You can do excursions. The 2.5 hours from Bangkok is excellent. You could take a bus ride back. Currently, it seems as though the figures, of course, things are costing a little bit more, but it's still very affordable. Even if it goes up a little bit, the cost of living increases just a little bit, I'm still gonna be okay. Like right now, the guy that I watch, he says you can take a bus ride that's about 2.5 hours, and the bus ride is one way is $3.50 US. Where can you do that in America? I think right now an easy pass to take a bus ride is $2.75, and you get 2 transfers in New York City. Will I miss driving my vehicle mobile? Yes, but I will be driving my motor scooter. If push come to shove, I'll drive a car. I plan on getting my driver's license while I'm in Thai. I'm going to do the destination Thai visa. It's a 5-year visa. I'm going to talk to you guys about that. I don't want to make the videos too long because I want to keep you guys engaged. You all let me know. When I watch people vlog and I see they vlogging for 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I get excited because I can turn it on in the background and do some things around the house, fold clothes, do those type of things. But you guys let me know if you like the longer versions because I can break this down. My goal is to post a lot of content to keep you guys engaged. I don't have a schedule yet. I just have to get used to the YouTube. Like I said, you guys are going to grow with me. You're going to watch me become a great video editor. Even if I don't feel like editing videos, I don't care. I don't know. It's age appropriateness. Do the catchy, like bringing in, like I think it's called stitches or whatever. I don't know. I'm not social media bound. I don't know if I should get a TikTok account. People are telling me to get a TikTok account to promote this new lifestyle and encourage other people. I just want to encourage other people to not be afraid to live their dream. What do you do when you encounter naysayers, when someone doesn't visualize the dream that you have for yourself and they can't see it and they want to discourage you? Don't let that person discourage you. You learn how to edit the information that you give to them, and you bookmark it, file it in the back of your mental Rolodex, and you say, okay, when I told this person that my dream was to move to Philadelphia or Pennsylvania or move to Oklahoma or Arizona, they were very negative about the move. How you gonna do this? Why you gonna do that? So you don't have to get angry with them. You don't have to convince anyone to see your vision. What you do have to do is just edit the information that you allow them to have. I have learned to edit and limit access and entry to me in regards to the people that I choose to deal with. Since Covaina and prior to that, I've learned that some people, they only wanted to trauma bond with me. I've let those friendships go. I've learned that some people, I only benefited them, and I don't think true friendship should have any benefits to it. We're just two genuinely mutual people that share common interests, and we may not even share a common interest, but we click on some level. Basic organic chemistry property is like attracts like. Oh, my gas hand just came on. Normally I had started filling up at half a tank, and I didn't do that this week. So like attracts like, and that's a good thing. So with that being said, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna end the video soon. We're at 15 minutes. So what's another thing that I get asked? Am I gonna work? No, I'm not gonna work. That's why I said my goal is to save $25,000 so that I could live comfortably. Now my rental budget for my apartment with all inclusive is between $500 to $600, and that's a very generous budget. The time to move to Pattaya in Thailand in general, the low season is April to November, so that's why I'm going to move out there and be out there. Definitely secure my lease, my 1-year lease for April. Definitely going to do a 1-year lease. So I just learned this thing about angel numbers, and I looked at the calendar, and I chose the official date to leave 2/22/26. 222 is an angel number. I will post something on my Instagram page about what the meaning of that angel number is. So I feel like that's an excellent time to leave, and it took a little bit of the anxiety off of me to go head on and save more money in order to move. I put everything in God's hands. I'm asking God to let me have great residence. I was able to work on my house rules for Chateau Chante. That's the name of my home. I call it Chateau Chante. When I bought the home, the lady, Miss Barbara, she had a custom door knocker on her door, on the door that said Wisdom's Manor. So I said, well, it's not a manor because I'm a young woman, so I called it Chateau Chante. That's where that came in at. So I worked on my house rules for my renters. I posted my first YouTube video. So I felt good, and I felt